Sweet Lawrence is a $120 million cookie brand, and they have never had to raise a single dollar of VC funding. Let's talk about how excellent branding and a great product has allowed them to thrive. In the early 2000s, the founder, Lauren, unfortunately was diagnosed with lymphoma right after graduating college. She had to put her entire life and career on hold and completely change her lifestyle according to her doctor's orders. Throughout her process on chemo, she decided she was not going to let that stop her from living. And one of the ways that she was able to escape from her situation was baking for her family and friends. And thankfully, by 2007, she was cancer-free. She was ready to get back into the workforce, start her life over, and just move forward. However, she couldn't really get in her fitting. She tried a couple different industries and job roles, and nothing really just stuck out to her and made her passionate. And she still continued to bake in her leisure. So after some time, she decided to join a business course, and she would bake cookies for all of the students in her class. And because of the positive feedback that she got from all of her other classmates, she was like, wait, I kind of got something here. So she then decided to start making cookies and sell them at farmers market. After amazing feedback from selling at the farmers market, she was like, I kind of got something here. One of her classmates in her business course had a connection to Whole Foods, got her an interview. At the interview, she didn't have any branding. She didn't have a name for a brand, but what she did have is an amazing recipe. At the interview, the Whole Foods buyer loved it. At the time, there wasn't any natural ingredient cookie dough in Whole Foods. So he was like, oh, this is definitely something we need to have on our shelves. And after a few months with $25,000 of her savings, she invented Sweet Lawrence. In the first few years, she was the only employee, and that took a huge toll on her. She switched factories 5 times, rebranded so that she can compete with the legacy brands that were also on the shelves. A lot of changes were made in those first few years. Officially, by 2016, she was able to launch nationally in Publix and Kroger. The national launch with the additional retailers, as well as the increase in quality of her cookie dough, made Lawrence a household name. So as of now, they are profitable. They have about 25 employees, and they never had to raise a dime of VC funding. But how were they able to get to this point? Multiple things occurred. Number one, there was nothing else in the market like that. Like I mentioned before, there wasn't really a natural cookie dough in the mix. So she introduced a new product. 2, she listened to the feedback of her consumers. What did they enjoy? What did they not like? And based off of that feedback, that's how she made adjustments. And number 3, she rebranded herself as many times as was necessary to compete with her competitors. Baby, Pillsbury and Townhouse ain't going nowhere. So she knows she had to come swinging. And years later, Sweet Lawrence is a $120 million brand, profitable, and they don't need to borrow money from anybody. If you are the founder of a CPG brand and you are thinking about rebranding, hello, my name is Daji. I'm a website copywriter and a brand messaging strategist for CPG brands. Go ahead and click the link in my bio, baby, and check on my services page. Send me a little inquiry. Let's talk.